Hey YouTube, wanted to do a little video today on how I've rigged my kayak, Pelican Catch 120 for the fishing that I do here in Kentucky. So mainly fishing lakes, ponds, rivers, creeks, and this setup has turned out really nice, I think. So half the fun of kayak fishing for me has been rigging the kayak. So I know a lot of you are the same way, and most of the stuff that I've done here I've seen on YouTube, so I kind of wanted to pay it forward and show you guys kind of the stuff I've done. So we'll start up front here with the electrical system. So here in the front hatch, I built a electrical distribution system. All that is marine grade stuff, so it's all stainless. You'll see here we've got fuses. Everything's fused. I've got a 3-position switch that in this position hooks this plug, which is where the battery charger plugs into. So the battery charger right into this port, and when the switch is in that position, it's from the plug straight back to the battery, and the accessories of the boat are out of the loop. Then in this position, the accessories of the boat are, the battery connects to the accessories of the boat. So and I run that with a I've got a voltmeter, I've got a USB plugs, and then I've got a switch for some LED cockpit lights. So those work really good. The green really works well, doesn't blind you at night. Then the battery is back here in the back hatch. So I've made a little battery holder. I made it for 2 batteries. I'm only using one at the time. I've got a piece of polyethylene sheet down there, and I used some aluminum angle to square the batteries up and hold them in, and then just a little strap that I took off of some camping gear, maybe a sleeping bag or something, holds the batteries in. So again, that battery's feeding all the way up here. Polyethylene sheet again with all the accessories for the electrical mounted to it. So I'm running a Humminbird Helix 5, really nice unit. Got the Hobie through hole connector there. Comes out to another Hobie through hole connector there to my transducer deployment arm. So this is something I kind of knocked off of something I saw on the internet, but really easy to deploy the transducer. Just bam, and you're fishing. That way, you know, in the past I've tried some through haul stuff, and you never really know if you got that done right and if you're getting accurate readings. And so this way, with the transducer right in the water, I feel like you know what you're getting. So that's pretty much the electrical on here. Now this is about a 2-year-old boat. I think Pelican has started to do some of this stuff, but I added these flush mount rod holders. Another great idea saw on YouTube is under all these pad eyes, putting some stainless basically key rings, and then they're a whole lot easier to clip to. The seat, you can see I've added a lumbar support, so I will have to ding Pelican a little bit on their seats. Both of these straps have broke. You can see I just fixed that one with some braid. I actually fixed them both with braid, and then there's another strap on the bottom broke. Pelican, if anybody listens, you could do a little seat upgrading. The lumbar support is just like a $10 thing off of Amazon. It's made a big difference. Took that a little bit from a Jackson Coosa that I had, and it came with the lumbar support. So again, Pelican, if you're if you're listening, a little lumbar support in the seats, a little tighter on the straps would be a good idea. Besides that, it's a comfortable seat. Got it up in the high position. Keep it there most of the time. You see I just got a little crate that I keep soft plastic stuff that I'm going to be throwing in, and you know, clippers right there on the seat. Another little mod I did, I don't know if I'll be able to show it on camera, but we've got these little slots here in the mold. So I just took some marine grade goop and attached a piece of plexiglass on the front of it. Makes a great place to store your pliers. Just got some fish grips hooked to the strap there. Something else I did was added these rod holders, and the top bolt goes right through the existing bolt there that holds the straps to the seat, and then I shot a Tex screw through the bottom into the rail. Those are great for especially smaller rods. They don't get in the way there. I've had rods on both sides and still fished, and doesn't bother you a bit. So moving on to the back here, one of the things that sold me on this boat is that's probably one of the larger tank wells on any of the boats out there. So I got this Rubbermaid. Sorry about the sloppy camera work. Got this Rubbermaid box with all my stuff in it. It works great. It fits perfectly in there. You know, that's a lot of storage. Another tip that I wanted to share, somebody showed, I got this one on YouTube, tie your anchors to the bottom and just use a little small cheap zip tie up top, and if that ever gets hung, you could really yank on the rope, break that zip tie, and the anchor pull out from the bottom and it come right out of there. So I got just a little piece of PVC that I filled with some great stuff foam so it floats. Got the rope wrapped around there, and this is really cool too, so I don't know if I'll be able to do it with no hands, but over here I've got the Yak Attack lever lock anchor trolley. So if you're not using an anchor trolley, I think they're really a must, especially the wind will move you around. You can really position yourself over a tree or stump bed or something and fish it like you'd like. But all I do on this anchor is just wrap the rope a couple times around this carabiner, and then clip the carabiner right to the anchor trolley, and it works great. So that works really well. Added the hatch back here. I think Pelican now has the hatch there, but in this model they didn't. Made the bazooka style rod holders out of some PVC, so you can see I kind of framed around my Rubbermaid box. I thought maybe that put a lot of strain right here on these. So the center rod holder, I just have it go all the way to the bottom, so that doesn't put any strain on those flush mount rod holders. You see I got it sitting up on a little dolly. Another YouTube trick right there. That makes it great, easy to load. This is a heavy boat. I think it's 84 pounds maybe, with just the chair and the boat. So that you definitely got to have a dolly if you want to move it around. The way I've got it rigged, and as heavy as I fish, it probably weighs over 100 pounds, and I can easily load it. Just grab it by the front, pull it to the back of my truck, set the front up in the back of the truck, and walk around and pick up on the handle. The back, shove it right up there by myself. I can get it down to the water at a ramp or whatever. So anyways, that's how I've got this thing rigged so far. Still got some stuff I'd like to do to it, But for me, a lot of the fun of this kayak fishing is rigging your boat. So, and I got a lot of ideas on YouTube. So I kind of wanted to share the things I've done, and maybe someone could use some ideas that they've seen here in this video. Thanks.